Hey, family, and we are back. And we're doing something great with y'all today. Guess what we're planning? We are planning to make chicken birria tacos or birria. Did I get it right? I don't
I
know.
don't know either. I
I
just
hope I did, but sorry for any
I'll go with just
mispronunciation
the tacos.
issues,
Tacos is
okay?
good for me.
Birria tacos. But this recipe was pretty famous a few years ago, and people are still doing it. So, as I've observed other recipes and stuff, I kept thinking, how can I put a twist on this? And I'm like, hey, you're Caribbean. Put a Caribbean twist on it. So, I'm
Woohoo!
about to twist this thing all up. I'm
Okay.
about to take y'all into Mexico.
Uh
I'm
huh.
taking y'all all over the border, and then we're gonna land in the Caribbean.
Woohoo!
Get ready, guys, as we are about to go into the ingredients now.
Okay, guys. This is like a lot of ingredients here, so I'm gonna let my wife do all the talking because this is a lot. Wife, please, can you help me out, please?
Look, even when I don't want to talk, my husband wants me talking. So here we go. Starting from the right, moving on down. Pay attention now. Don't miss anything.
Yes, I am.
So we're going to start off with some julienne sun-dried tomato. Yes, I know that's not a normal, but we said we're doing a twist. Then I've got my sazon with the annatto. You're going to use probably 2 to 3 packs of this, okay? Then we've got Caribbean twist. We've got some dried curry leaves, similar to
Okay.
bay leaves, but different type of flavor.
Okay.
Then we've got some bay leaves to the front here.
Wow.
Okay. Then we've got some ground coriander, which is awesome, right? This is coriander and cumin powder, which is awesome. And then we've got here some Mexican oregano, okay? Then we've got some regular cumin, okay? We've got some regular, you'd say more of an Italian oregano. You've got some chicken bouillon, complete seasoning, ground cloves, chili powder, granulated garlic. Yes. We've got some black pepper cracked. Okay.
That's about how many now? Like 12 ingredients already?
Something like that. Something
Okay.
like that.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, it's something like that. Then we've got some whole ground cumin. Okay, so I want to kind of mix the two. I want to do something different. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Okay.
All right.
Then we've got the grace jerk. We're
Yes.
gonna jerk that
That
chicken.
is me
Okay.
right there.
Bam. I got this in mild because I want to control my heat. I've got my chilies coming, so I don't want to get the spicy in this. I want to do mild, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we've got some cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. And we've got some allspice going in. Again, that hits on our Caribbean flavors.
All right now.
All right, and then help me out here with these
Wow,
peppers,
wow.
honey. I'll let you read this.
That's why I said I can't go into details. It's a chile arbol.
All right.
Arbol chill pods. I'm not going
Chili pods.
chili pods.
All right. Then we've got
What else?
chili ancho.
Chili ancho.
All
Chili
right.
ancho pods.
Then we've got the chili guajillo.
Chili guajillo.
Guajillo. Okay.
All right now.
And then we've got some rosemary.
Some
All
rosemary.
right. And this is all fresh.
That's fresh.
And fresh thyme.
fresh thyme.
And that completes it. We're going to go into our wet ingredients now. Starting with our 4 to 5 Roma tomatoes here that I've already pre-chopped. We've got here about 4 carrots, okay? Your regular standard sized carrot. Then we've got 1 medium-sized white onion. And then we've got about 5 green onions. Spring onion, green onion, I've chopped that up. Then we've got about 2 red peppers, red bell peppers. And we've got about, I would say this is a whole head of garlic here, chopped up. And last but not least, we've got our green seasoning. And for
Yes.
those that don't know what the green seasoning is, it is a blend of garlic, celery, cilantro, parsley. You can add jalapenos if you want, whatever type of pepper you want. You can also add in there some green
Cilantro.
bell peppers. Okay,
Cilantro, right?
in there, yeah, cilantro and parsley. You can
Uh-uh.
add in there too.
Oh
So,
boy.
whatever green stuff you love, just throw in here. I also like to add a little bit of shallots in mine, so I put 3 different types of onions in my green seasoning.
Hmm.
But I'm telling you, when you put all this stuff together, I know it might seem like a lot of
It
ingredients,
is a lot.
but it is purposeful because we cook with flavor. Okay,
Yeah,
we
that's what
taking
we
y'all to
do.
Flavor Town.
That's what we do.
That's what we do, guys.
All right.
All right, guys. So here we've got our chicken. Okay, and this is about 4 large chicken breasts. Okay, so this will work really good for our 1 pot meal that we're doing here. So I'm going to start off by adding a 1/3 cup here of my green seasoning to this. I want to make sure that this chicken is well seasoned. So that's about 1/3 of a cup. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of the juices in there too. And then I'm going to go into adding some complete seasoning. I think I'm going to do about 3 teaspoons, not teaspoons, sorry, tablespoons of complete seasoning. I want to make sure this chicken is well seasoned. Okay, so that's 3 tablespoons. And then we've got some oregano. And I would say I'm going to do about, I would say 2 tablespoons of oregano. We want to really season this chicken real well because we're going to marinate it. We're not cooking it right away. And then I'm going to do about, I would say about maybe a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Not too much because I still got my jerk seasoning going in there. All right. And then I'm going to do about a tablespoon, I would say 2 tablespoons, guys, of granulated garlic because we want it really seasoned well. And then moving on, I'm going to do a pack of that sazon. Just 1 pack because we already got that complete seasoning in there. And then I'm going to do about I would say about 2 tablespoons of my jerk seasoning.
All right.
Okay. And then we're going to get the hands dirty. So I got the gloves on there. Now take a look in there. Look how beautiful that is. Okay.
Oh. All right.
Season that all up. Get it going.
Yes,
and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And it's all marinated in there. Take a look at that. How pretty that is. Whoa. Look at that, guys.
Wow.
Beautiful.
All right.
Now you're going to marinate this for at least overnight would be better. But if you don't have that kind of time, I would marinate this for at least 2 hours in the refrigerator to really get that flavor in, guys. Okay?
All right.
All right, guys. So I've got my chilies here. I'm getting ready to de-seed them. So I want to take the stem off, first of all, right? And then I'm just going to open it up with my kitchen scissors. Trying to literally cut down the middle, okay? When you cut down the middle, all those seeds are able to come out, okay? We're just going to empty out the majority of the seeds, and then we're going to soak our chilies in some warm water just to rehydrate them. I'm going to do this step with all of my chilies until I'm totally done, and then I'll let them soak for 5 minutes, again to rehydrate, and then they'll be ready to use for our birria tacos. All right, guys, so I've got my seasoned chicken breast that I marinated once again, and I've got my heated pot with oil, and we're getting ready to sear this chicken on each side, okay? So we're looking for a nice golden brown color. Look at all that beautiful jerk seasoning on there, and because these breasts are so large, I can only do about 2 at a time, okay? And you want to do it until, like I said, it's golden brown. Look at that. All right, guys, so this is my chicken in here, and I'm down to my last 2. Again, we did 4 chicken breasts. Look at how pretty those are, guys.
Yes, sir.
And all
Yes,
of this
sir.
burnt stuff you see at the bottom here, that's all flavor. So don't
Mm-hmm.
even worry about all that.
That's right.
That's normal. You need that for that pot if you want some flavor.
That's right.
Okay? And we got two breasts here just resting. Those are already done. You're not cooking these all the way, guys, just searing them to brown them on each side. Okay? So I've removed my chicken, guys, and that's resting, like I said. So I'm going to add about, I would say, a tablespoon of whole jeera or cumin seeds. So we call this jeera in my country, but it's actually whole cumin seeds, okay? I think I'm going to do a tablespoon and a half because I love that flavor. I want it to be really pronounced in there, okay? So that's a tablespoon and a half, and we're just going to fry it up with all of that goodness at the bottom of that pan. Like I said, don't worry about all that burnt stuff. That's all flavor, okay? I'm going to fry it for like 1 minute. You'll start to smell that cumin. Okay. I'm also going to add to that about 2 sticks of cinnamon right in there. And then I'm going to add about 4 allspice here. Okay. And this is just the little balls of allspice. About 4 or 5 is okay. All right. All right. So it's frying up for about a minute. And then I'm going to add all my wonderful vegetables in there. We went over everything in the beginning of the video. All of that you're just going to dump in there now, okay? All of it. Don't worry about it. Just dump it all in. Your tomatoes went in. Everything went in this pot right about now. So we just finished frying this up for about 5 or 6 minutes, okay? You see the bottom there? All that flavor is coming up, okay? And then once we fry it up, we're going to add our chilies to the pot. I was soaking them in warm water. Now I'm about to add all of it in there. All right, guys, so now I'm adding my chicken breast back into the pot. That's your 4 chicken breasts adding right in there. Don't worry about the size. All of this is going to break down. Look at all those juices, guys. I'm going to let that go right in there. Okay. And then we've got, this is about 1/4 of a cup of sun-dried tomato. We've got 1/3 of a cup of curry leaves going in there. About 3 sprigs of rosemary and about, I don't know, 10 sprigs of thyme going in there. We want it super flavorful. And 3 bay leaves. And I've got about 8 cups of water. Just enough to just cover this pot here. That's perfect. All right, guys, so after you add all those spices, this is what it should look like. We're going to put the lid on this, turn up the heat a little bit, and let it go for about 30 minutes. After about 30 minutes, we're going to taste it and then begin to add all of our ground spices for flavor. All right, guys, so now that my pot's been boiling for about half an hour, I'm going to turn it down a bit. And now I want to season it. But before you season it, taste it, okay? Because of all that seasoning coming off the chicken. So now I'm going to add my dry spices. So I've got a tablespoon of Mexican oregano going in here. I've got 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. I've got a tablespoon of complete seasoning. I'm going to do maybe a tablespoon of paprika, tablespoon of chili powder, tablespoon of cumin, and then we're going to do about half a teaspoon of clove, not too much. And then I want to add a tablespoon of my green seasoning and some coriander. So I'm going to do probably about half a tablespoon of coriander in there to a tablespoon. You can taste it. And then you want to stir everything around in here. All right, and you're going to let this slow cook on low, okay? Put the lid on, let it slow cook on low for about I would say an hour and a half, and then check the tenderness of your chicken. All right, guys, so after about an hour, this is what it's looking like. I did take the chicken out because I want to shred it. I also took my 3 bay leaves out. I took out my cinnamon sticks, and I took out all of my thyme and rosemary sprigs out of there, the stems, shall I say. And now what I want to do with this is I'm going to blend it, make everything nice and smooth, and then we'll adjust our seasoning and put our chicken back into the pot. All right, guys, so I got my immersion blender. If you have a regular blender, you're going to have to pour this in and blend it that way. But if you have an immersion blender, go ahead and start using it at this point. And blend until this is nice and smooth. All right, familia. So this is the part that we are just so desiring. We're coming down to the end of this cooking process, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon of my Celtic salt here. Now you adjust this seasoning according to your taste buds. And we're going to stir that in. And then we're going to add to that back our shredded chicken. Okay, look at how beautiful that is. So now look at the juices running out of there. Wow. Oh my, look at how it's just pulling apart, guys. And this is steaming hot. So I'm hustling here. Look at that. Beautiful shreds of chicken. The sauce is nice and rich. Nice and thick. Wow. So I added one more pack of Sazón for my taste buds because I wanted a little bit more seasoned. And then this is what it's looking like. You can add some more chicken to this if you'd like. To add more than 4 chicken breasts, you can add more, okay? Because we got a lot of sauce here. All right, family, so this is the final stages of our chicken birria. And doesn't it look beautiful? Like I said, I'm ready to put this thing together with the tortillas, the cheese, and the chicken and everything. But I would just want to let y'all know, this recipe is not for the timid. It does have a little spice to it because I told y'all I'm putting the Caribbean twist on it. We love our spices. We love our, as you saw, all the seasoning that went in. But stay tuned with us, guys. We're about to put the birria and the tacos and the cheese. Look, my mouth is watering. We about to put it together, y'all. Stay tuned. Family, this is what it's looking like the next day. So I left the bay leaf in. I left my cinnamon stick. I added a little bit more chicken. And I'm not sure if you guys remembered earlier, I did add 1 pack of Sazón seasoning to this. But look at how amazing this looks. This is the very next day, guys. And we getting ready to try this. We'll show you how to assemble this in a moment. All right, guys, let me show you how to assemble this. We got our corn tortilla, or this is a regular tortilla or corn tortilla. Just going to dip it real quick in the sauce, okay? I like to do front and back, get all that sauce in there. Put it down on the grill. We're going to do the same for this one. Just soak up some of that sauce. Put it right on the grill. And then we're going to put our chicken in there, guys. Look at that sizzling up. Look at that. Yum, yum. Okay. We're going to add a little cheese in there. Whatever cheese you prefer. Load it up, guys. All right. Then we're going to check. If you want to add some jalapenos in there, you can. If you got someone that likes it really spicy, which is my husband. That's right. He's watching. All right, so let's take a look. We want to look for a nice golden brown color. So we're going to let this cook on the grill. Let it come to a nice golden brown, and then we're going to plate it up. Hear that sizzle? Get in there, hubby. Look at that cheese. Look at all that jalapeno. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see. Look at that, guys. So cheesy, so saucy. It's coming right out. Woo! All right, family. This is our finished product. Get a look at that. Beautiful. We got cilantro topping it, some sour cream, some limes, some fresh jalapenos, even though I put some on the inside already. Look at how ooey gooey that is. I'm just going to lift the lid. Ooh, yum, yum. Eat me now. All right, guys, we about to get into this. Please try the recipe. We really took some time to work on this one to give y'all a nice little twist. Everybody's doing birria. This is our Caribbean twist birria chicken tacos. Enjoy, guys. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We love you guys. turn on your notification button when we post new content, and stay up on our channel, guys. We coming with another hitter.
God bless you.
God bless.